Is there a problem?
What is this? Okay, you better get going. You know how slow you're working now. If you're at the front of the train, you gotta keep up. Go!
Fine, I'll do backs.
You gotta do 2 backs. You're way too slow to do 2 backs. What were you planning on doing with these? Alexa, turn it to 10 so I can't hear Jack talk. Is that good enough for you, Princess? Yeah, what's up, guys? I'm gonna change shirts. I spilled maple syrup on this one.
Hello. Welcome to our vlog. We are Iowa City Apparel.
We're back. Morgan, this shirt is for you. I know you're out there watching. She's a loyal follower, so...
Lawyer? She's a lawyer?
She could be a lawyer. She's that smart, yeah.
She's pretty smart.
Yeah. So, my cousin Morgan goes to the University of Dubuque. That's the story of this shirt. That's all we need to know. What are we going to talk about today? We're going to talk about one thing in specific.
But first, we are making our spring training bar crawl shirts. Order yours today. The deadline is February 9th, so we probably have to get this vlog out before then if you're listening at home.
Yeah, this is the back.
They are $15 for the t-shirt, $20 for the crew neck.
And you got to give Uncle Sam a little bit, too.
Yeah, a little bit of tax, but who's counting? So we have 9 bars on the lineup. The same schedule as normal. It's going to be a pretty good time. It's on February 22nd from 3 p.m. to 2 a.m. on February 23rd. Yeah.
It's a good time.
You know what I'm saying.
All right. So today we're going to talk about our dream homes because I have a paper due in my entrepreneurship class on Thursday. And we have to say what we want our dream house to look like. Music choice of the day, country, obviously. Jack's been wanting to tell you guys his dream house.
Ooh, what if you just had it like in the vents?
They don't even know what it is.
It's an
It sprays out stuff. That's all.
Essential oils. My mom told me to get it.
Well, I'm never going to disagree with anything Jackie says, so.
So we're diffusing some lavender so that we sleep better. Well, you sleep better.
Alright, you going to tell them about your dream house?
Well, first I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
How much money do you think it would take to build your dream house?
My dream house?
Yeah.
Well, can I work on it like with my family and my grandpa and build stuff, or do I have to just pay for it all?
If you, I don't know, is that going to change it that much?
Yeah, grandpa can do anything for free. That dude's retired and does nothing but build, so it'd be free. But if I have to pay somebody to do it, it'd probably
Give me like a value of the house. If you were going to sell it after you built it.
The house and the property?
Yeah,
or just the
that's
house?
The value. You're not just going to buy the house without the land.
You could.
No, you should. No. No one just sells their house unless you're Hugh Hefner.
Okay.
Fun fact, when Hugh Hefner sold the Playboy Mansion, do you know how much it sold for?
At least $3.
$200 million. He, in the contract, he got to live there till he died.
You see how ecstatic I am about that?
He doesn't enjoy real estate as much as I do. As we remember from a previous episode, my ideal first date would be looking at houses. But now that I say that, it kind of makes it sound like we're moving too fast looking at houses. If I take her on a first date looking at houses.
You should try to get to the first date
So I
part
have to get to the
first.
first date, yeah.
I would not pay this much, probably would be about $500,000 house, but I would do half of it with my grandpa.
You can have all the money in the world, you're going to spend $500,000?
Only $500K? You know how much $500K is?
I don't...
We'll get to what I need, but it's not a lot.
How much do you think I would spend on a house?
How much money do you have?
All the money in the world.
That's what you're spending on it.
My ideal budget for my dream home, probably up like $30 million.
That's it?
Maybe 40. Depends. It's gonna be like on a hill looking over the ocean in Newport Beach or Beverly Hills. I don't know.
Dude, in my dream house, I'm gonna be able to see the ocean too. I'm gonna have a picture like right as I walk in the door.
Okay.
You already
just
said
come
that
to
word.
my house to see the real ocean, and it's got to be like at least 8 to 10 to 12 acres.
That's not a house, bro. That's a city.
No, I meant the land. The house is only going to be like 25,000 square feet.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
I don't even want.
You want to buy a city, not a house.
I want to build a city. Listen, I'm going to have 6 kids. They got to go somewhere. The house has to have at least 7 bedrooms.
8 if I'm living there.
At least 8 bedrooms.
What about your cleaning lady? And your pool boy? That's at least 10
No,
bedrooms.
they don't live in the house. We just hire them. They
Oh.
come like twice or 3 times a week.
Okay.
And my kids are not gonna have nannies.
So you're gonna have a pool boy, but not a nanny.
A pool boy doesn't raise your children. He cleans your pool.
Let's go back to Dream House.
Dream house. Must-haves in your dream house.
2 things: a bar in the basement and a man cave in the basement.
That's it? That's
That's
all
it.
you need?
That's it. I gotta have parties at my house. Not like ragers. Not like space where my kids can throw a party, but a space where I can have like a Packer party. You know?
I want to have like a Great Gatsby party.
I don't
You ever
want.
even
I don't
seen
want
that
an.
movie?
I don't want an invite. All right.
That's all you need in your dream house? Is a man cave and a basement?
No,
with a bar?
I need a hobby farm in the backyard.
So like a petting zoo?
No, a hobby farm.
You're grounded. Go shear the sheep.
If they could shear sheep, yeah. Well, then we wouldn't have to buy clothes, so we can spend more money in the house. We can make our own clothes.
Oh, I've seen you sew. You're not making clothes. And you have
And
to,
my kids are going to, not me.
So you're gonna buy your kids a cotton gin?
No, I'm not buying my kids gin until they're at least 21. What do you need in your dream house?
Need 7
Well-
bedrooms. 8 if you're living there.
Okay, 8 bedrooms.
That's all I need. What do I want? Well, you know when you walk into a house and there's 2 staircases going up?
Like your house.
No.
Yes, like your house right now.
I have a whole album of these saved on my phone. Like this.
That's a castle, not a house,
Like
dude.
that. Like that. That. Ooh. Another must have. A gate.
Out. Okay.
Gotta have a gate.
You want an outdoor like patio area?
Here we go. Come up to my house, right? It's 10 acres. The driveway's gotta be at least like a half mile long. Brick pavers. There's fountains everywhere.
Your house is gonna be the place where I'm gonna be like, hey guys, you wanna go to Uncle Jack's house? You've been good, you get to now go to the castle. Parties are at my house. I already called dibs.
You think I'm gonna have that big of a house and not have parties?
I called dibs. You
can
can't.
throw-
I called dibs.
We can throw joint parties.
I called dibs.
You know?
You don't. Do you know? I know how dibs works.
Do you know how like a thing works where it's like one family does Thanksgiving and one does Christmas? You can have the Super Bowl and I'll take.
They
a
probably didn't
different
call
day.
dibs.
Whatever. We'll figure this out in 15 years. Gotta have a gate. Like that. Ish, maybe. I don't know. Fountains everywhere. Big trees. The kitchen's gotta be big and elaborate. Probably at least
wouldn't.
like a 15-car garage.
I'm not wearing white pants to a party.
Oh, I'm wearing white pants at the park.
No way. I'm dressing my kids up in white pants.
Oh, yeah, you are. What else do I need? I need a movie theater that can sit at least like 20. With big comfy chairs, like the movie theater style chairs, but like the big ones. I don't know why, but fireplaces are awesome, and I kind of want a fireplace in every bedroom. Like the dining room.
Every bedroom, bro.
Yeah, the dining room, the living room, the office.
Your house is gonna look like a
Family room.
porcupine with all the chimneys coming out of it.
Chimneys are awesome! Like a gym.
Why?
Because why wouldn't you want a gym in your house? Then you don't have to go anywhere.
Okay.
Right now.
Who's gonna make your money?
Me. I'm going to build a city one day. My goal, passive income. You know what that means? I want to own like a 100-story condo building in New York City.
I want to own a lawnmower.
Someone will cut my grass.
It's actually incredible that we're friends. How about like a cabin?
Yeah, I want a lake house, a beach house, a house in the Hamptons, like a condo in Miami.
Let me tell you something. Prussian shirts not gonna get you there. So I had to start working a little harder. So I had to write a couple things down in my notebook there.
Can I read them? I want to read them.
Yeah, you can read them.
Close to the beach.
But not close
But
enough
not
where you
close
can
enough
go
where
every
you can go
day.
every day.
Because then you get spoiled by it.
Outside of the city, about 15 minutes. Not too long of a commute, but enough where you can listen to country music.
In the
And
beginning
start and end of my
and
day.
the end of the day.
Like, what city would that be in? Where you're only 15 minutes from the city, but still have a house with land that you can put a farm in.
I haven't figured it out yet.
Okay. I'll build that city.
Pretty soon.
Okay. 2 acres, but you want to be able to play baseball and football in the backyard, but
that can be the
small
same
enough where
spot.
the neighbors aren't too far away.
That can be the same spot.
It's like Like, do you want to be an ant size? Good luck.
To my
I
house
don't
for a
think we're
party.
gonna have enough room. Or enough where palm trees can go, but not too hot that I can't go outside 10 months at a time, 4 months at a time. Can I tell you something about that? Everywhere where palm trees go, it's hot as summer. Okay? Unless, okay, you can. Oh, Tanner!
Dude, that's not my fault. That's the Prince's fault.
This is the weirdest one. Carpeted stairs leading to his man cave. Why?
Because it makes it feel homey.
So what if you spill your beer? Large TV, but guess what it says next? Not too large.
Because what?
Literally
Go like this.
move your head to watch the game.
What?
So you sit farther away. I want like 150-inch TV.
But that you literally gotta watch a football game like this.
So you get the ones that are like kind of curved. You did it again. Couch so comfy, you always want to sleep on it, and always have to make sure that the boy your daughter brought home doesn't want to sleep on it. So it has to be comfy, but not comfy enough for anyone else but you. This isn't gonna work.
This is contradicting to your lifestyle. That's why it's not gonna work.
No, this isn't gonna work the way you wrote it. A bar in the basement that's magnificent, but not to the point where you don't want to get it dirty.
My idea of magnificent is different than your idea of magnificent.
True. A golf simulator so you can get good at something when you retire. I like that idea.
Yep.
Yeah. Kids' rooms upstairs so you can hear them come home, but enough where you
This is
don't hear them
important.
when they're in high school. I agree with that too.
That's important.
Big backyard with a pool, but it can't be too close to where the kids will play baseball and football. Again, 2 acres. Where's this all going?
But like, you can't be playing football and running into the cows. But like, you don't want to smell the cows when you're in the pool.
I want my pool to be huge, large, and grand. My pool's gonna have like a waterfall and like rocks so you can jump off into the deep end.
Oh yeah, dude, jumping off of slippery rocks. Sounds great.
One of my neighbors had it. We did it all the time. But the petting zoo can't be too close to where they play baseball and football because he doesn't want one of his kids' friends running into the cows. You know, there's probably some ordinances in cities where you can't have
Not this one.
domesticated animals.
They're pets.
Can I just hear all the animals that are gonna be on this farm besides a cow?
Maybe a sheep.
That's not a pet, but okay, keep going. Llama? That's a pet.
No, just a couple
A
cows.
giraffe?
No, just a couple
zebra.
cows. No,
You mean you don't want a lion?
no,
Or a parakeet? A toucan?
no.
So you're gonna have a sheep and a cow.
A couple cows. Dude, I just want my kids to do chores.
So make them mow the lawn or do the dishes.
That's fun. That's my job to
Do
mow
the
the lawn.
laundry.
That's not. Those aren't chores. Those are just things you're supposed to do.
God bless my mother. She did my laundry until I went to college. What about car? What kind of car do you want to drive?
Probably like a Nissan Altima with a good stereo system. That's a nice car, man.
I'm giving
That's
you
cool.
$5 million to buy a car. What are you gonna buy?
Probably donate to charity and buy a Nissan Altima.
Just. What kind of car do you want?
I don't know a lot about cars, so probably like a nice Audi or a Maserati or something like that.
Well, I'm gonna need a car that can fit at least 8.
Here's how I'm gonna carry your children around. Cattle trailer that I take my cows out of.
I want a Range Rover
That surprises 0 people.
or an Escalade
Why
and
not both?
and a Bentley.
Why not all of them?
You got to say all the good things you were gonna do.
What?
And you were like, "Oh, I have $5 million. We're gonna give it all to charity, not buy a car."
Cool. Alright. Now, that's it today.
Well, not then I have.
Let's do a poll. We're gonna give it, when we release this vlog, we're gonna give it, what? 2 days. We'll let people watch it for 2 days, talk about it a little bit, tell their friends about it. And then we'll release a poll on Instagram and say, do people like Jack? Is that good? Is that fair? Next episode.
No.
Next episode.
No.